if it'll reach us, but it looks like it might. Me and Zeus out here watching the storm come in. The rant is over. I have calmed down. But unfortunately, as soon as I come close to Zeus, my allergies start going bad because unfortunately, I'm allergic to him. But he's a great dog. He's a well-behaved dog. He doesn't cause any problems. He just wants all the food you have. You don't want to eat his food, but he wants the food you have. There's my truck. It's my sis's car. So, hey brown chicken, how you doing? Yeah, Zeus. He's a good dog. He's a big boy. He's a good dog. See how bad this storm is. It's thundering over there. It might just clip us. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's got a lot of thunder in it. I can hear it over there. Yeah, weather's rolling in. This is a more relaxed live stream than the one I just did a while ago. Got Zeus sitting at my feet here. Sometimes a good thunderstorm is a good thing. As long as it doesn't hail or have too heavy a lightning, I don't mind a good thunderstorm. It's been so hot here. Just needs to cool off a little bit. Just a tad. Rumpelstiltskin. Thank you. Yeah, it is a nice view. That's a farm over there across the street. Every morning I hear the rooster crow. Yeah, they are. A lot of great views out here. Great place to live. When Coy bought this house, I almost bought the house right over there where you see the car in the driveway. Me and the wife almost bought that house. The only reason we couldn't come to a deal, it needed a roof. And I said, well, you put a roof on it, I'll buy it. And they just refused to put a roof on it. But then the next person that came along, they put a roof on it. So I don't know. Some things I guess just ain't meant to be. But I almost bought the house next to my brother. Wouldn't be the first time we lived next to each other because we lived in a semi cul-de-sac, and we had a house we sat right next to each other. He owned the house to the left of me in the cul-de-sac. I don't know if it's going to reach this far, that storm though. It might get here. Zeus is laying his big old head on my foot down there. He got big old. Look at him. Look at him. He's just laying. You didn't have to get up. You're all right. You're all right. You can lay down, buddy. He got a big old head on my foot. Whew. I feel bad for Fogzilla having to go drive that far and only get one part. When they text you your parts, with an S, PARTS are in, that means your parts are in. If it's just one part, you would send the text, one of your parts are in, not your parts are in. Maybe it was a simple mistake, maybe not, I don't know, but it's still not cool. And I totally can understand his frustration. Woo. Hear that thunder? Thunder, lightning. Sometimes it's frightening. Oh, I wish I had a phone holder. Holding it with my hand. Oh. Probably wasn't automated text. You're probably right, brown chicken. That makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. I didn't think of that. You're probably absolutely right. Yeah, he is. Rumpelstiltskin. He's living a good life. He's a good dog. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to him, but you know what? I got through the 2 weeks here. I had to stay and watch the house and the dog for my brother. He's a good dog. He's a good boy. He's a big boy. He's a good boy. He can sense that storm coming in. Ooh, here comes the wind. Oh yeah. It looks like it might be moving more off to the. Well, I can't really tell, to be honest with you. More off to the east, maybe. Kind of looks like it. I knew he ordered a bunch of more than one part, so he could start working on his bike, and he was going to do some live streams as he was working on his bike. So, and he drove 60 miles for one part, which, of course, you would want to wait till they were all in to make that trip. I would. Christ Jesus told you that he is coming for his church this summer. Well, there's only one problem with that. It says in the Bible, my friend, that no man knows the hour, the time, nor the day, not even the Son of God. So, you got a problem there, don't you? Because you're not the Son of God. Anyway, that being said, and even if Christ was coming back this summer, what an awesome thing. What a blessing. I got no problem with that. But don't spread stuff that's not true. This just didn't tell you anything. I wish he would. There you go. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we got the wind blowing in now. I think it's going to just clip us, though, because back here it looks pretty good. We'll see what happens. You know, one thing I can't stand, brown chicken, is people to make predictions about God and about when he's coming back or when Christ is coming back, because they don't know. You will not know. He will come as a thief in the night. You will not know the hour, the time, nor the day. When he decides to tell his son, God, to bring his children home, that's when it'll happen. Nobody knows when. Could be next minute from now. Could be 5 minutes from now. Could be tomorrow. Could be tonight. Who knows? That's right, brown chicken. Not even the Son of God knows. Birds are not acting like they're too scared of anything. Usually they get wiry when a storm comes in. Bad storm, but boy, that's a constant rumble of thunder. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Thunder, lightning, baby, it's frightening. Maddox, can I have a shout out? Yes, you just got it. Shout out to you, Maddox, if I'm pronouncing that right. I think the chair I'm sitting on is wet. Oh, Lord. That's all right. It's hot enough. It'll dry. No problem at all. We're just sitting here watching the storm roll in. If you do pop in for however long you do, if you don't mind, hit that like button. Hit the thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Oh, Zeus here. He's just chilling. He's liking that. The temperature has dropped a lot. So I'm sure he's liking that. Thank you. Hi back to you. I don't even want to mess your name up, so I'm not going to say it. I know I'll hatchet it up, and I don't want to do that. I ain't even going to try. But thanks for coming in. We're just seeing what this storm's going to do. Can you guys hear the thunder? Might not be. It's be able to. It's off in the distance. What car is that? Well, that's a Dodge Ram. What do they call it? Ram? That's a Ram truck right there, and that's a Honda hybrid sitting right there. Yeah, lightning. Russian Federation. Okay. Amatish. I'm sorry. Did I mess that up? I'm sure I messed that up. I apologize. People hack my name up all the time, but I don't. It don't bother me. I own a Audi RS Q8. Do you love cars, man? Nope, not into cars, my friend. Even though I worked on cars, I was a certified master technician for 35 plus years, and I'm a motorcycle guy. That's what I'm into. Sorry about that. That's what I told you. I didn't want to mess your name up there. People do mine, and it don't bother me. If you're asking me, I am from the USA. My dad is from Poland. Came to this country when he was 18, so I'm half Polish and half American. First generation. Sick said hi. If the thunder don't get you, then the lightning will. Hey, Sick, how you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. It looks like it's swinging off this way, so I don't think we're really going to get much from it. I was hoping to have a little bit of a show, but I don't think we're going to get one. Suzuki RM250. I have a 2024 Harley Davidson Road Glide Limited, and I have a '09 Harley Davidson Fat Bob. Hi, Alan from North Carolina. I'll be down that way in North Carolina in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. End of July, I'll be down in North Carolina area. In 2 weeks, I'll be in South Carolina. Oh, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to hang out here with you for a little while. See if I think it's just going to mess us up. Pretty much think it is. I'm going to stand up here a minute. Yeah, it's circling around that way. Looks pretty nice that way, so. Yeah, so hey David, how you doing, brother? It's the Weather Channel. John's Weather Channel, where you'll get the most accurate forecast ever. Not really. No, Sick, I'm not doing VAM this year, unfortunately. We're going to Myrtle Beach for a week. Then we're coming back. Then we're going to North Carolina, the Smoky Mountains and all that on the Road Glide. And then after that, we're going just for a couple nights to the Red River Gorge, and I think that's pretty much it for this year. Wham bam, thank you, bam. That's pretty good, brown chicken. Oh, that's awesome. Next year, I'll do my best to get there next year. Things just got a little wacky, Sick, between me and the wife. Things going on, which hopefully that's all settled. And just things got a little wacky, so we had to change some plans and change things around. Got to keep her happy and keep me happy, and she wants to go to the beach, which you guys know last year was my first time ever going to the beach, and I love it. So she wanted to go to the beach, so I got to go back to Myrtle Beach or to Florida. We actually were supposed to go to Florida, then we changed that. Now we're going to Myrtle Beach, and we already got that booked for 7 days, and then we're going to roll into come back, and then we're going to roll into down in Tennessee and North Carolina, Maggie Valley. That being said, now she applied for a different job. She applied for a different job at her job, a different position, so she might not be able to make it with me to Tennessee and North Carolina. So I might be doing that trip by myself. We'll see what happens. Last weekend, October camp out. Last weekend, usually in October. Okay, gotcha. So you're not doing VAM either, sick? I mean, I wanted to. I really, really did. And I was looking forward to it. But, sometimes things happen. You just got to do what you got to do. Alan, it's been in the mid 90s here with the heat index around 103, 105. But right now it's cooled off immensely. It was probably about 95 earlier today when I was out riding the road glide. And the heat index was probably well above 100. But it's cooled off immensely right now. Immensely. Where is this white line? This is West Harrison, Indiana. Flyover state. And we're just watching a storm roll in and roll out. Marcel, what's happening? Thanks for coming in. Blake Lawton, do I want to watch videos of animal cruelty? Absolutely not. Not interested. Ray, sick, and Moto ain't going to VAM. Why you go then? Oh, none of you guys are going to VAM? I thought everybody was going to VAM. Nope, we're in West Harrison, Indiana. Me and my buddy Zeus. House sitting for the last couple of weeks. House babysitting the dog and babysitting the house. 1,000 without power right now. That's never good. Power is everything. Without power, what do you have? Yeah, it's been a bad year for storms around here. Spring was horrible. We had a tree fall on our house. I live in Mason, Ohio. We had a tree fall on our house. It's been bad around here with storms, but hopefully it'll get better. Who has the chickens? Well, there's a farm right there, David. Right there is the farmhouse. If you can see it, maybe I can zoom in a little bit. Ooh, right over there is the farmhouse. And that's their land all that across the street there. That's all their land going down that way. So that's what you're hearing. I hear that rooster every morning. Yeah, he's a good dog. He's a good dog. I'm allergic to him, unfortunately, but he's a really good dog. Well, it looks like the thunderstorm was going off away from us, so we didn't get to see anything really. But it did cool it down. That rooster would drive you crazy. Well, now see, when I was a young lad, my mom was from Harlan, Kentucky. My dad's from Poland. Figure that one out. And how they met. But so I lived down in Harlan, Kentucky for a while, and I got used to it. It don't bother me. It don't bother me at all. The sounds of the country. Oh, Lordy. I think the storm actually calmed me down. Yeah, we're going to be in Florida. She says she wants to go to Florida next year. So we'll be down in Florida. I don't know where we're. Destin? Is that what she said? Is that a place? That's what I think she said. 824, good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Destin, Florida. Yeah, that's what a lot of people tell me. Um, I guess I'm going to find out next year. Destin, yes. Okay. That's where she wants to go next year. And I think she's already booked it. So if somebody popped in and I didn't see you and I didn't mention you, I'm sorry. I apologize. White line. It was not hot earlier. I was in the pool. Yeah, I mean, it's been. But you know what? Like I said earlier in the live stream I did earlier, and live streams I've been doing is like I'm not going to complain about the heat because we had a crappy ass spring and a cool spring and a rainy spring, so I'm not going to complain about the heat. Let it be hot. By Panama City on the Panhandle. Oh, okay. So I'm going a long ways then. I'm going to Destin. Beautiful sand and beaches and water. White line. All right, cool. Mythical Rider. You have family from Harlan? Yeah, I got a lot of family from Harlan. Well, a lot of them's passed on now. I still have an uncle down there and lots of cousins down there. A lot of my uncles that lived down there passed away. I got family down there that I haven't even met, Molly. And I'm supposed to be making a trip down there too this summer, so I don't know if I'll get down there this summer, but I'll probably go down during Labor Day, which is basically still summer. But I'll probably go down during Labor Day weekend. Destin, beautiful scene. Okay, same here. Very unusual, cool spring compared to the last 2 years. Yeah, because I remember White Line. I remember last year for us in June and May, it was in the 90s, and the spring was warm. And this year was the opposite. Yep, Corbin, Kentucky. Know it well. Pineville. Yep, Gray's Knob. Oh, yeah. I loved it down there. I would have stayed. If I was smart, Lolly, I would have stayed down there. But I came back here. I came back here. I had an opportunity. I had a great opportunities for me down there. I was young. I was a teenager. I had great opportunities. I was living with my uncle. He was giving me great opportunities, was going to do so much for me. And my dumb ass came back here. Well, I shouldn't say my dumb ass. Well, I came back here for whatever reason. And, I had a beautiful family and beautiful kids, so I guess I can't complain. Gray. Brown chicken. Gray's Knob. Yeah. I thought I knew better, knew what was better for me than, what my uncle did. My uncle took me in. Great man, my Uncle Joe Green. Um, he took me in, gave me a great opportunity, and I blew it. Blew it. Yeah, Gray's Knob. You know the place, I'm sure, Lolly. Um, yeah, I could have had a great life down there, but sometimes you make the wrong decision. Sometimes the wrong decision you think is the wrong decision is the right decision. Hey Jim, good to see you, man. Yeah, you getting storms too? Yeah, well this one just went right by us, so I thought I was going to come out here and do a live and give you guys a show of lightning and thunder, and yeah, really wasn't much happening. We got some. There they are. Let's see if we can zoom in. See if you guys can see them. See them walking in the field over there? There's the chickens. They do that every night. They'll walk out in that field every night. Oh, man. Got some much needed wind therapy today. Done 78 miles, first ride in the week. Man, good deal, man. Glad you got out in the wind. Ain't nothing like being in the wind, brother. Ain't nothing like it to clear the mind, clear the soul. Put you right. It'll put you right. It'll put you right. Little Zeus over here, he gets a little anxious. He gets down by my feet, though. My nose starts running like crazy. My throat starts to hurt. So it's been a rough couple of weeks living with him. But we got it. The Benadryl helped. Might have to take some tonight, matter of fact, because I'm feeling it. Let's walk around. Let's walk around the backyard, shall we? Come on, Zeus. Storm ain't coming. Let's walk around the backyard. I'm sure Coy won't mind. We just walk around back here. He's got a nice backyard. I cut the grass for him while he was gone. This is his yard all the way up to that fence there. All that over there. I cut the grass back here. My stripes ain't that good. Yeah, I'm allergic to animals. We have what they call a hyperallergenic dog. She doesn't shed, but if she gets up in my face for too long, it does the same thing to me. But if she doesn't get up in my face, I'm all right. But him, I could just walk in the same room with him, and it's nose drainage and sore throat and sneezing. So I have to pretty much stay with the Benadryl. Yeah, I cut all this for him. Well, I didn't want him to have to come back and cut grass, you know? You don't want to come home from vacation and have to cut grass. He's got a nice size. I think he's got an acre here, a little over an acre. Something like that. He's got a nice little sitting area out here. He's got a nice place. Zeus decides he's going to the bathroom. Well, I was hoping it would rain pretty good here so I wouldn't have to water all their plants. But I guess I'll have to do it. He's got some tomatoes growing over here. We'll walk over here. Yeah, it is a big yard. I didn't realize how big it was until I started cutting it. But he's got a zero turn there in the shed, so it makes it pretty easy. He's got some tomatoes growing here. See if he's got anything. See if he's got anything popping out here yet. Probably not. See if we see anything here. I don't see anything. Probably not ready yet. Zeus is like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Uncle John? Looking to see if I can see a tomato. I don't see anything yet. No. I don't know. I've never grew tomatoes myself, so I don't know much about them. My mom would say, what? You mean you don't know anything about tomatoes? Hey, quit eating that grass. Come on. Stomach bothering you? Yeah, usually he has his pool sitting right there he puts up. And I asked him, I said, when I got here, I texted him, I said, where's the pool? I was supposed to have a pool here while I was house sitting. Well, he said, well, the weather was so bad and it was so cool and rainy, I didn't want to put it up. And I said, well, shoot, now it's hot. He's out there in the ocean, and I'm sitting here burning up. Well, let's go see the chickens. Lolly wants to see the chickens. Zeus, let's go walk to the chicken coop, shall we? Let's go take a... Oh, hopefully I don't lose you guys. I'll have to see if it'll keep you on, but we'll walk out here to Zeus's. Yeah, I don't need to walk in any of Zeus's landmines. I'm coming. You know what? I didn't even collect the eggs today, so let's see if there's any eggs. I don't like messing with the chicken coop. I don't like messing with chickens with their salmonella. Oh, I missed this patch of grass right here. You see that? Look at that. I missed that patch of grass right there. Wow. Watch me, I'll grab a leaf and touch the door. I know, I'm strange. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we got some eggs. We got some eggs. I'll have to come out and get them here in a few minutes. Let's see if we got any of this one. Nope, none of that one. Let's go around the other side. See if we can see the chickens. Hopefully Zeus won't go off. Yeah, they got water. I can't make sure they had water the other day. They got food. We'll walk back here real quick. We won't get too close with Zeus. Oh, I left. There they are. There's the chicken coop in there. I'll walk a little closer for you guys. And there they are. He says they like to be around humans. I don't know. I'm not a chicken guy, so. But when I come back here, they get all excited. How you guys doing? How's the chickens? Looking good and healthy. Laying them good eggs. Now I got to come back here and get them. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Yes, I hear you. I hear you. No, I'll talk to them, Lolly. I'm not petting them. When I went in there to check their water, you see the bucket. Zeus, stop. Unless you can see the bucket hanging there. They got the little nipple down at the bottom. That's how they get their water. Get out of them, but Zeus, come on. Zeus. Zeus. You don't listen very well. Come on, get out of there. They got water in there, so they're good. I checked it yesterday or day before. The whole bucket's still full. All right, Zeus, come on. We seen the chickens. Leave the chickens alone. Zeus. Zeus, leave the chickens alone. There's the chicken coop. I know. I hear you guys. I hear you guys. Hey, we could have some dinner. I'm just kidding. See, if I had chickens like that, I'd end up being my pets because I couldn't do any, they'd be running in the yard. They'd be free range chickens. Yeah. He's a good, I tell you what, man, he's a good dog. Lolly, I call him Lolly man, but Lolly, he's a good dog. He really is. I wish I could handle him better. I had, at one time, Lolly, I had 3 Labradors. I had yellow, black, and brown. And my wife had 2 min pins, my first wife. So we had 5 dogs in the house. And I never had an issue. Never had an issue with allergies, was not allergic to them, didn't bother me one bit. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm sure I told you the story before. Next thing you know, I have allergies to dogs. That really bothered me. It still bothers me. Because I love dogs. See where we're at on this phone. It's probably going to lose charge because we've been on it a lot. It is crazy how it happens. I mean, and boy, I tell you what, I just cut this grass yesterday and it already seems like it's already growing. His grass grows fast. But yeah, it's crazy how you can just all of a sudden be allergic. It's nuts. And when I was younger, I never had allergies to like pollen that bad. And then and my brother and sister did. And I remember making fun of him, my brother, because he always carried tissues with him. And like, you always blow your nose. And I never had sinus headaches or sinus issues or anything like that. And then when I got older, bam. Then I'm allergic to everything, it seemed like. Maybe I shouldn't have made fun of him. Come on, buddy. You want to drink out of the hose, ain't you? You're an old school dog. You want to drink out of the hose, don't you? We'll get a drink of water in the house. All right? What? We'll get a drink of water in the house. I got to water the flowers later, so maybe I'll give you a drink out of the hose then. Thanks, Brown Chicken. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all you guys. Keeping me company in the truck. I always like that. I always enjoy that. That's fun. I appreciate you guys coming on. Well, the storm went away. It's gone. Just skimmed us. Oh well. I was hoping it'd rain a little bit so I didn't have to water all these plants. But that's all right. We can do it. Come on, buddy. You're not supposed to be in the garage. I know you're going straight to the trash can. Come on. That's Coy's workshop. Lost in the woods with Coy. Yep. Come on, buddy. Yeah, and again, the calmer version of John's what you get right now. You get the calm version. I was hoping to have a good storm roll in, and it just didn't happen. Whew. People, not to get into anything big about this, I just want to make one little comment about it. People say, well, you have a motorcycle channel or whatever your channel may be, like Lolly's Mythical Rider, Mythical Themes, or whatever your channel may be. Just because you're a motorcycle channel or you're a Mythical Rider, Mythical Themes, or whatever you do, whatever your channel is, doesn't mean you can't go live stream about just about anything you want to. You can live stream about what I'm doing right now. You can live stream about if you're on vacation, like maybe in Myrtle Beach. I'll probably throw up a live of the beach for you guys. I mean, you could live stream about anything. It doesn't anything you can do on your channel. It's your channel. Do what you want to do. If you want to live stream about a storm coming in, if you want to, even if though you're mainly a motorcycle channel, it don't matter. Yeah, Old Glory always flying here. My brother, he's a big time patriot. We all are. We love America. Uh, that's not to say we're trying to put down any other country either. Everybody loves the country they live in. Well, most people do. There's some countries out there where people are being very oppressed, and it's not good. It's not good at all. But yeah, you could do a live stream about anything. It doesn't matter what your channel is about. Oh, brown chicken. You're something else. Oh, that's right. You're not at home. I was looking at the scenery. It didn't look like your place. No, it's not my place. I'm going to do more live streams from home, though, when I get through the month of July. So you guys will probably see some stuff going up on Retired Rider that you haven't seen, or stuff that you have seen if you've been following my channel a long time, because I'm going to do some throwback videos for the month of July. I got some that I've done that I'm going to put up, but the shorts will be going up on that. And like I've told you guys, I'm sure a million times already, that Lolly, Coy, and Ray from Ray's Meadow Life, Lost in the Woods with Coy, and Lolly from Mythical Rider, Mythical Themes will be holding down the fort on the rabbit hole for me. And they're all three going to get something for that. And I know they're going to say, oh, we don't want nothing, blah, 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 blah. But they're all three going to get something for that. That's for sure. Because that's a lot to deal with. That's because that got my vote. Yeah, I mean, you gotta love the country you're in. And it's just like with the people out of Iran. If they want a regime change over there, the people need to stand up over there and do what they gotta do to get a regime change. Right now would be the perfect time over there. Not to get political or anything. It'd be the perfect time over there for them to change regimes if that's what they want. But we can't, as America, we can't be involved in changing regimes anymore and being part of that stuff. The people of that nation need to take care of business and change things if they want to. And you know what? Not to change the subject or anything, but I guess I am. I want an ice cream. What's the matter, buddy? You all right? You want to go in and get some water? You want to go in the house? All right. You can go in the house. Come on. Go on. Go get some water and I'll let you back out. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to remove any stars from our flag. I just think we need to get those states need to get straightened out. You know what I mean? And I have hope that they will eventually. I think a lot of this stuff that's out of control is starting to die away. I seen where Trump won a big victory today in the Supreme Court, where he said, you know, if you're born here doesn't mean if your parents are illegals and you're born here, you're not, it doesn't make you an instantly American citizen. So that's a big win for the whole country. You know, that's a big win because we don't need that's no other country has that. No other country has that but the United States. And actually, it's not in the Constitution. That shit was just made up. So the Supreme Court ruled that yeah, that's not right. So I think things are turning around in this country, and I'm glad to see it. Everyone is stupid. I'm the only smart one. Six says, I concur. Yeah. I think things are changing. I think things are turning around. No, I may be naive. I might be a little naive about that, but I think things are changing. Yep, the storm just went. Well, we might have another one coming this way. Huh, maybe we do. Yeah, it would be nice to have a third term for Trump, but I don't see that happening. I do not see that happening. That's just not. That's just not constitutional. I gotta turn some water on. Clean something off my finger here. Yeah, I know somebody's gonna make a remark about that one. I gotta clean something off my. Bear with me a minute, guys. Yeah, I just don't think that's a possibility. Make him a king. Yeah. No kings here in the USA. We have no kings here. He's a good president. I mean, he's got his flaws like any other man. You know, there's things. You know, we've been down that road before. You know, he's not the. He's not perfect. No man is. None of us are perfect. But he's a good president, in my opinion. Now, somebody else might have another opinion, and that's okay. You don't think he's a good president? That's fine. Everybody's got a right to their opinion. Maybe I should turn the hose on a little stronger than that. You think he's going to try to have a third term? Well, he ain't going. He's going to have a hard problem doing. He's going to have a problem doing that because that's not constitutional. You get 2 terms and that's it. Yes, did they steal his term from him? Yeah, but he still got it. He got his second term. So, to be honest with you, Dave, I don't want him to have a. I don't want him to have a third term. He'll be too old. He needs to go on. He's going to get a lot done in this term. They're getting ready to pass that big, beautiful bill this weekend. He's going to sign it on the 4th, and he's done a lot for this country. He's a good man. But yeah, I would like to see. Be honest with you, who I would like to see as our next president would either be Rubio, and my second choice would be not Rubio. I'm sorry, Vance. And my second choice would be Rubio, even though I think he still comes from the rhino part of it all, but I still think he would be a decent president. But I could be more. Should be on Mount Rushmore. And maybe, you know. I don't think there's room to put anybody else up there, though. Now I heard somebody nominated him for the Peace Prize or something like that, and I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe not. Sterling, good evening, Sterling. How you doing, brother? Hope things are going well for you. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, No third terms. Nothing flower blooming over here. Maybe we should walk back and get the eggs out of the chicken coop. Yeah, it's a hose. I should have it turned up. Uh-oh. My wife's calling me, so if I don't answer this, I'll get in trouble. Did I lose you guys? I'm sorry about that. I think we're back. That was the wife. I had to answer the phone. You know how that goes. Got to answer the wife. Take off to the Great White North. What's the Great White North? Oh, I don't know. Seen some hummingbirds out here the other day. That was pretty cool. I think hummingbirds are neat. I think they're pretty awesome. Canada, Canada. Canada's a great country now. Come on. I will never hate on Canada. Now, I'm not particularly fond of their government, but I'll never hate on Canada. Not at all. Good people up in Canada. I know a few. So, we'll never hate on Canada. I don't really hate on any country, you know. Well, unless they're going to shout death to Iran, or Iran shouts death to America and death to the rest of the world, then I have a problem with a country that does that. But I think that the administration here, Trump administration, is doing the right thing, you know. Put America first and let everybody else take care of themselves. And we did help Israel out. We helped we helped the whole world out taking those nukes out. If we did. So I think we did. But, well, time will tell. Can't believe everything you hear. Yeah, I think we're done with the storms, looks like. So what's everybody's big plans for the weekend? I think we're supposed to be kind of rained out a little bit here this weekend. Why am it's supposed to rain in the morning? Why am I watering these plants? Probably because it won't rain in the morning. You know how weatherman is. You never know. They say it's going to rain and it don't rain. I'll throw a little more water on them and then hopefully we get rain in the morning. If we don't, I'll come back out and finish it all. All right. Ride, baby, ride. You got the weather for it? That's awesome, 2-4. Get out there and put the miles in, brother. Love it. Hell yeah. Ride as much as you can ride. We've been out a lot lately, and we're doing 6-hour rides and going nowhere, if that makes any sense. I want ice cream. Damn it, I want to ride down and get ice cream. I should have rode down and got ice cream and took you guys with me. Oh, it's been a long 2 weeks, but you know what? It's nice out here. It's quiet out here. At night when it's a clear sky, you see nothing but the stars. There's no street lights, no noise. It's peaceful out here. It's peaceful where I live too, but it's a great neighborhood, but it's not like being in the country. There's a lot of country around my neighborhood. You guys have seen it when I'm out riding, doing videos and stuff. Hey, brother, I asked my wife about that. I said, Quick said next year, 6/1/26, let's go. She goes, I don't think I can do that. I said, well, can I do it? She goes, well, she says, if you think you can handle it, yeah, you go ahead and go do it. I don't know how if she was serious about that or not, but we'll find out. I'd like to do that, man, before I get too old. I guess you're never too old, really, are you? Maybe. I don't know. Guess it depends on how your body holds up. I'd say Coy will be on the road probably tomorrow around 5 o'clock, and he'll be here probably about 7 o'clock. Is that right? How many hours is that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yeah, he should be home about 7 p.m. tomorrow. Oh, he had a blast. I don't know if you guys seen any of his shorts he was putting up on his channel. Austin was McCoy. He's having a blast. The time of his life down there. His wife, I call her my sister. They've been married 40 years, whatever. I think it's 40 years now. Um, I call her my sister because that seems weird. She's my sister-in-law, but she's like my sister. And she was sending me pictures of him fishing and stuff, saying he's living his best life. And I thought that's awesome. If I can help somebody out and they can have, you know, time to do their thing and time to, I mean, they could have took the dog with them, and they even said, "Hey, well, if you don't want to do it, we'll take the dog with us." And I thought, you know what? No, I said, you leave that dog with me. I'll come over there, and you guys have a good time. So, and of course, they paid me. They didn't have to do that, but they did, and that's cool. I appreciate that. I'm not really counting down the hours. I like being at home, you know. You like being in your own place, your own garage, you know. You can hop on the bike when you want to. You can hop on, you know, the Fat Bob or whatever. Like yesterday, I went home for a little while just to put the levers on. I got the levers in the mail from JP Cycles, and I put the levers on, got the levers on, got the grips on, and I'm anxious to get it out again. Gas money for that big old 5.7 liter right there. Big old Ram 5.7 liter Hemi. It doesn't do too bad on gas though. Not too bad at all. Now my sister let me drive her Honda right there, and it's a hybrid. And is that what it's called? Electric? Yeah. Um, and I drove it back and forth some too, and I'll tell you what, that thing's good on gas. I told my brother, I said, hey, I'll trade you my truck for it. He said, okay, I'll take the truck and the Fat Bob. I said, nope, that's not happening. Plus, I love having a truck because you never know when you need to haul something or anything, you know. Gotta have that truck. You never know when you need to make a quick exit too. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. That's not right. I should have said that. Oh Lord. So I'm hoping to have the Fat Bob out this weekend. Of course, I'll take the wife riding first on the road glide, then I'll come out if it's not raining. I think we're supposed to have rain tomorrow and Sunday, so I might not be able to get it out this weekend. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it all goes down. Yes, the Fat Bob would definitely fit in the truck because that's the extended bed truck, so it would have no problem fitting in there. Well, actually, the road glide would fit in there too, of course, with the tailgate down. Had a trailer, just sold it not that long ago because I never used it. Never used it. It was just in the way. I was pushing it from one driveway to the other and trying to keep it covered. And I just said, you know what, I'm going to sell this thing, and I sold it. And of course, you know what I'm going to say next. I regret it now that I sold it, but that's all right. It is what it is. I'll get another one eventually. Get a trailer anywhere. Yeah, but the Fat Bob would fit in the truck, no problem. And that reminds me too, Dave. I'm glad you mentioned that because I've been thinking about buying a good, nice ramp for it to get just in case I get the Fat Bob out anywhere on its because that's what's coming next. That's what's coming next for the Fat Bob. It's going to be out in the country road, so we're hoping and praying, and I don't think we're going to have a problem, but I'm hoping and pray we don't have no failures out there because I don't have a ramp to put it in a truck, and I hate to pay for a tow. But I don't think we're going to have any problems because I've done a lot of test runs around the neighborhood and I've gotten out further and further each time and it's been doing pretty good. So I don't think we're going to have any problems there. We'll see what happens. If it does, it does. I got to get a bag for the fork, a fork bag for it. That's what I need to get. Oh yeah, I have the tie downs. I have the tank straps. I have it all. On my trailer, I had the motorcycle wheel, chuck, and I have it all. Anything you need to tie a bike down, I have it. Because I trailered my bike several times to the mountains and then ride. Because the wife don't want to ride down because she wants to be able to take all her stuff, use a ditch to load the bike. Done that before. I used actually backed up to the hill of one of my houses I owned years ago, and I would ride the bike off the hill. I'd back the truck and then ride into the, well, not the bike. I had a quad runner, and I would ride that quad runner right off the bat off that hill, right into. But you could do the bike the same way. But yeah, I've done that before. I absolutely have. Quick. But I am going to buy some ramps for it. I think my brother said he had some that he would sell me, but I can't remember. I'll have to ask him when he gets back in town. I'll give him a few days before I bother him. But I think, pretty sure he said he had some. Yeah, it's always scary. Never, it wasn't too scary getting it up in the trailer. That was easy. But getting it up in the back of a truck, that's another story. Because that truck, I don't know if you can tell. Let's see if we can zoom in on it a little bit. It's a little high back there. So that tailgate down, you have to have a ramp that gets you at. You've seen them, I'm sure. You guys have seen them where they're kind of long and it kind of flattens out. And it doesn't give you just that straight downward angle. You know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. Ooh, what time is it, people? Let's see here. It is. I don't know. What time is it? I can't see it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Been on here an hour. Been on here a couple hours today, actually. We loaded my wide glide in the back of the son's truck with his dirt bike in it. I had the flat tire on one tire at one time. Oh yeah, it's scary getting them up. I've seen so many videos of people dropping their motorcycles off the back of trucks and stuff. It's scary, no doubt. Anyway, guys, quick, David, 2-4, Lolly, everybody that came in, appreciate you guys always. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me. Appreciate the thumbs up. Appreciate the support. Very grateful for you guys. Very grateful for your support of the channel, Retired Rider, and the Rabbit Hole. Maybe we'll do a live stream on the Rabbit Hole next time while we're sitting out here or sitting in the backyard or something. Give that channel some more love. Give it some more attention. Maybe we'll do that next time. Yeah, I would have to get a ramp that I felt comfortable with. And the one I was looking at, man, it was not cheap. Ramp was not cheap. Boogie Biker live at 8 p.m. I don't know who that is, but shout out to Boogie Biker and check him out. 8 p.m. Country Road, Abdul Rafi. Thanks for stopping in. Country Road, take me home. Yep. Nothing like the country. I love the country. If I had my way, I'd move probably back down to Harlan, Kentucky or somewhere close to there. If I had my way, but that ain't gonna happen. The wife ain't gonna have anything of it because we got the grandkids here, and that's just the way it is. You do what you're told, right? All right, guys. You guys have a great night, a great weekend. Always remember, if you got that motorcycle sitting in the garage and the weather's good, get on that bike, get it out, and ride, 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 ride. Ride as much as you can. Ride safe. Just ride, because it's the best there. If you don't ride a motorcycle, you don't understand, and that's okay. but it's the best therapy you can have. It's better than any psychiatrist, anything any psychiatrist is going to do for you. Just get out and ride, ride, ride. That being said, have a great night, great weekend, and we'll see you Sunday night on Unchained Down the Rabbit Hole. Guys, have a great evening. Take care now.